This is Clevenue's sales capacity planning spreadsheet, and it's designed to make the process of planning capacity a little bit easier than it would be if you're building your own spreadsheet model or using any of the other templates found online. We built this after finding that all the free templates were pretty rubbish. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through how the sheet works, how to use it, and most importantly, where to download it, which you can get from the links at the bottom of the video. To start off, you need to start with a planned start date. This should be the first month of your financial year. So for most businesses, that will probably be January. Beneath that, then you've got markets. Each of the markets carry a name, so you can change this, and any box that is yellow can be edited. So that is how you know whether something is editable or not. In this, we've got mid-market and enterprise. And for mid-market, the average deal size is $25,000 and a sales cycle length of 3 months. And this is from stage 2, or SQL as we've labeled it. Beneath that, then you've got conversion rates. The conversion rates are from stage to stage, which again, you are electing down at the bottom. We've got MQL to SQL, SQL to SAO, and SAO to close one. You can change the name of any of these stages and it will change the name throughout the spreadsheet. You can change the labels down here. We've got MQL, SQL, SAO, and close one, and a description. You don't need any of the other stages. The spreadsheet will work to calculate revenue based off that. Beneath it then for each market, you've got the sales reps quotas. You've got their annual quota and their monthly generated SQLs. This is important because the spreadsheet is driven by leads that turn to revenue, not quota. This is where all of the other templates fall down. Quota does not represent how much revenue your business will bring. You can't simply add quota and assume it will bring revenue. If you give someone a quota of 10 million and provide 0 leads and 0 opportunity, then you're going to generate 0 revenue. However, if you give someone a target of 1 million and you give them all the leads in the world, they're probably going to overachieve that. And that's because leads are where revenue comes from, or opportunity is where revenue comes from, not a target. The target is simply a function of their capacity to handle opportunity. You can then enter sales rep ramp times, which is really important because as part of the spreadsheet, you are entering in when you're hiring people or your existing team. Finally, this spreadsheet does not model the impact of people like SDRs, management, technical sales support. It will give you guidance on how many people you use based on a ratio, but this is where it starts to get really complicated if you try and do the alternate. The only way to start modeling the impact of outbound sales development reps and how leads are then passed through a sales organization is to use a dedicated sales capacity planning platform like Clevenue. Once you've done this section, you can then move on to revenue targets. These are monthly revenue targets, which is in line with the reporting, and you put them in for each market. So we've got mid-market and monthly for year 1, 2, and 3, and the same for enterprise. You then do the same for inbound MQL volumes. So for each month, you put on the projected volume. And you can do that across year 1, 2, and 3. It's also important to put in their previous, because obviously the amount of leads that you had in the period prior to today are going to have an impact on revenue today and over the next few months. Once you've done this, you can then add in your teams. Here we've only got a few reps. We've got 3 sales reps, and we've put in their market, and we'll add in an extra start date. That is then what is used to calculate everything. You select the market based on your 2 markets, put in a start date, and everything else is calculated. It creates a summary of everything, including your opportunities that are generated, the percentage of SEOs that you are generating versus the amount that are required to hit target. So we're below what is needed. Your revenue attainment versus target, and your revenue by month. It also includes stuff like staff headcount, your revenue targets, and your utilization. And it also finally covers your quota coverage versus your company target. You can dig into the numbers of it all in the back. So this is your quota and staff calculations of the amount of people. And you can even pull apart the waterfall model at the back. To get your copy of the spreadsheet, simply go to clevenue.io/tools. Here we have lots of different templates that cover sales capacity planning, sales commission planning, scenario analysis and testing, quarterly business reviews, sales pipeline forecasting, sales performance reviews, and prospecting activity calculators. You can download all of these for free simply by visiting clevenue.io/tools and visiting each page to get the template. To download the template, you just simply enter your email address and we'll send it straight through to your email. Pretty simple, right?